25 past. I've got to go home.
Just take a seat.
Go home.
No, you
No, you can't touch me.
just take a seat. Just take a
You
seat,
can't touch
please.
me. You can't touch me, no.
Just take a
Here
seat,
you go.
please.
I'm
Take a
free
seat,
to
please.
go. Who touch me?
Right?
Fuck.
Please, you've got to
I've got to be home. I've got to be home now.
No.
I've got to be home now.
Sit down, please.
I've got to be home now.
You've got to sit down.
I've got to be home now.
No, you.
You've got to sit down.
Oh, how I've got to be home? I'm on a curfew. I've got to be home.
You've got to sit down. Curfew, like,
I've got
right?
it.
Well, then you've got to wait.
Sit down, please.
I've got to be in a curfew.
We have
Sit
about 6 police
down,
officers.
I've got to be in a curfew.
Don't make this any more difficult.
Yeah,
for
I've got to be
yourself.
home.
No,
Right?
Yeah, I don't make the
they
rules.
want to wait and talk to you.
Yeah, I don't make the rules. I don't make the
Sit down,
rules.
please.
I don't make the rules.
Don't make this any more difficult for
I
yourself.
don't
It
make
needs
the
to be.
rules. I don't make the rules.
Sit down, please.
What? What are you charging me?
Sit
What
down,
are you
please.
charging me?
Right, if you don't sit down now, you're probably going to get
That's
arrested.
even
What
guys
for?
trying to make a run. Do you want to get
I'm
Sit
not
down.
trying to make a run. I've got a curfew. I've got
you
to
sit
be
down,
home
please?
by 2:30. Look at the time now. I've got to make a home now. I don't make the rules. My mum and dad makes the
No, you've got to
rules.
sit down.
Right, sit down, please.
You've got to wait.
I've got to make. Yeah, I had to be home. I had to be home for 2:30. Get on. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules.
Right, take a seat. Take a seat,
I
bud.
don't make the rules. I've got to be
Take
home.
a seat. Take a seat.
Here.
Take a seat.
I'm not going
Take
to
a seat. Take a
I'm
seat.
not-
That's it.
I've not got to make the
That's it.
rules.
Sit down.
I'm
Go on.
not going to make
Go
the
on.
rules.
Go on. Sit down.
I've not got to make the rules.
Go on. Sit down.
I've not got to make the rules.
Sit down.
I've not got to make the rules. Right.
Right.
What are you trying to do?
Right.
I've not done nothing wrong.
Sit down.
Sit down.
I've not done nothing wrong.
You've been involved in a fight. And
How have I been involved in a fight? I've got to be home by 2:30.
You've got to be home by half
Yeah.
two.
I don't make the rules.
Your mum tell you to come home.
My mum says I've got
Yeah.
a curfew to be
You've
home
got a
for
curfew.
2:30. I've got work tomorrow
Well,
at
I don't-
5:30.
I don't think it was advisable to be in the piss until 2 o'clock in the morning, innit?
Well, I don't make the
Buddy,
rules.
sit
Eh?
down.
I don't make the rules. I've got to be home.
Buddy, sit down.
I've got to make. I don't make the rules.
Buddy,
I don't make the rules.
I don't give two shits.
I don't make the rules.
Buddy, stop
Eh?
being an arsehole.
I'm not
Sit
being an
down.
arsehole.
Right.
I've got to
sit-
be home.
Sit down.
I've got to be
or we
home
can-
by 2:30.
Sit down or we can
Eh?
have this conversation down at headquarters.
What for?
Sit down. You've been
I'm
involved in a
detected
fight.
what? I'm not being involved in what
You
fight?
can get charged with assault.
Assault and what?
Somebody.
On who?
There's been 4 of you involved in a fight downstairs.
tell me,
Your
tell
heart's
me.
going like
I'm
a
here.
train here. What have you been having?
No wonder.
Sit.
Because you're fucking pushing us like
Sit
that.
down.
I've done nothing wrong.
Sit down.
I've not done nothing wrong.
You have been involved in a
Oh.
fight.
In what fight?
What do you mean what fight?
Well, tell me.
Cameras are
tell me
here.
then.
You've been involved in a
Right,
fight.
tell
with
me
them.
then.
Sit down.
Tell me. I've got to be home by 2:30.
I don't give two.
I don't.
Sit down!
Sit down.
Sit down!
I don't make the
I'll
rules.
we'll detain you and take you down the road.
What for?
What do you mean?
What for?
3 times I've told you you've been involved in a fight.
I'm not being involved.
So you'll
in a fight.
definitely miss
Yes, you
5:30.
have.
You'll miss your work in the
Just
morning. You
get
get the
a
sack. Sit down and I'll get your details and we'll try and
Well,
resolve
don't
this.
touch me, then.
Just
Don't
sit
Excuse me.
down.
touch
You
me.
don't make the rules here. Sit down.
Well, then touches
Sit.
it. I'll sit
Sit.
down.
Sit
Don't
down.
touch it then. I'll
Sit
sit down.
down.
Eh?
Don't be an
Don't touch
arsehole.
that.
Don't
Sit down.
be an arsehole.
Eh? I've not done nothing wrong.
You have been involved in a fight.